Hello everyone. I have a traveler's notebook process for you today. I'm going to show you here this layout. I don't have a video for this. I just did this off camera one day and it turned out super duper cute. And when I was all finished, I flipped the page to the next page and it was this photo, and I thought, just keep out all these supplies and move on to the next page. So that's what I'm going to do. The cut file I used on that spread and on this spread are both from the cut shop. Ashley Horton has, I think she has a couple now, different Traveler's Notebook cut file designs for Traveler's Notebooks. And another place you can get them is the Stamp Spot. So I am just going to back this love with all different colors of this paper. These 4 pieces of paper are offcuts from the 6x6 paper pad that was in my Clique kit, December kit, which is the rainbow kit. It's super cute. If you're interested in it, you can check out the Clique kit shop to see if there's any more left. I am going to now stitch over all of those letters. I'm just going to stitch white on white to give them some texture and dimension, and I am going to go ahead and poke these holes and just stitch up around the letters and also the space in between the letters. I am using a mouse pad in case you're curious. This is just an old pokey tool thing from Amy Tangerine and a mouse pad. Super simple. So now I'm just going to stitch around all of that with some white thread, and I'm going to show that to you here so you can see the texture and how fun this turned out. And now I'm going to work on the other side. So I chose this stamp set from the Ink Road. I believe the stamp set is called Bloom Where You're Planted, and I will leave a link to the shop down below so that you can go ahead and grab it if you're interested. You're always welcome to use my referral code to get a little bit off of your order, and I also have a product code as well. So I know what I want my title to be. I'm going to use this stamp set for my title on this layout and also for all of the icons I'm going to use, and I chose from my collection of Ulta crisp dye inks, these 4 mini cubes that match the colors that are in the papers I used to back the cut file. And then I did pull off to the side, you can see there how I pulled some of the things from my Clique kit out, but in the end I keep this super simple and I really don't end up using much of any of it. So what I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to stamp my title, which says, hold on a second, let me grab my book, I'll tell you what it says. It says, "You are lovely, special, and the best." And that's going to be my title, and you saw me kind of mark there where my photo would be, so I knew where my photo was going to be placed in relation to the title. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit nasty today. I have a very bad cold, but I really want to get this done. So check this out. This is like my new favorite thing to do. So I want to stamp a border around the entirety of my page. And what I'm going to do is I have this little ruler thing on my glass mat. What I've started doing is when I know I'm going to use a bunch of stamps, like a layered stamp set, or, I'm going to do an entire background, I've started sticking the stamps to that ruler right beside me while I stamp, and I just find it to be super duper easy to grab and stamp using that thing. The stamps stick to it, so you're not losing stamps, but you don't have the irritation of trying to like pull them on and off the backer paper, and you don't have the stamp packaging kind of like floating around your desk. So I just pull all the stamps off that I want, put the stamp packaging off to the side, and then they're just right there in a row on that little ruler on my mixed media mat, and I found it to be incredibly useful and fabulous. So just my little hack for today. So after I have this flower border all around the edge of my stamped all around the edge of my paper, I'm going to go in with an acrylic block because I want to use these teeny tiny hearts and little dot stamps that are in the stamp set, and I'm going to use those in all the different colors to fill in around the edges, just where there are gaps or little areas that need a little bit of sparkle. That's what I'm going to put there. So I'm just going to go through and kind of get that finished up until I have a nice full floral border all around the edge of this Children's Notebook spread. Oh, my brain! Seriously, you'd think I haven't voiced over ever in years. Okay, so now I have all of my stamping done, and I did leave this sit a couple minutes just to make sure like all the ink dried, everything went in. And then I have the sticker sheet, and I have a couple places where my stamping, even with my stamp platform, sometimes the magnets shift or sometimes the paper shifts and you don't realize it before you stamp, and then you get a flower that might be just a little bit off or a little wonky. It happens. So that's where these beautiful floral flower stickers are going to come in. These are from the Well Hello collection from My Mind's Eye, and they're part of that rainbow Clique kit too, and I'm just going to pull the flowers off. There was a couple different colors of flowers that, again, went with the colors that I had chosen and was using, and so I'm just going to go ahead and finish them up. Now, looking at this, I will tell you right now that it looks fabulous just like this, but in my head when I was making it, I felt like they didn't look cohesive or like they didn't go together, so I wanted to bring some of the floral stickers from the one side and bring them over to the other. And so I'm just going to pick two spots on this the page that I had stitched, and I'm just going to add a couple flowers. And you see here how just like with that floral border, I'm kind of cutting the stickers in half and moving them around so that it looks like the flowers are just on the very edges of the layout. And so this was super easy, especially if you're like me and you love to stamp. So stamping the border was fun, and stitching the other page was fun, and I really like how this turned out. This is very simple for me, a little bit out of what I generally do, but I really love, love, love how it turned out. And I hope that you do too. If you're interested in the stamp set from the ink grid, you can always find my referral code at the bottom. And if you're interested in some of the products in the rainbow kit from the Clique kits, you can find those products in the Clique kit shop. I will see you all again very soon, and have a fabulous day.